We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Newly appointed Commission on Elections Chair George Erwin Garcia reiterates he is in favor of holding of barangay and sangguniang kabataan elections on December 5. In a laging handa press briefing, Garcia appealed to Congress to hold the barangay and SK elections as scheduled, saying the elections is the best symbol of democracy. He added that the recent fire at the Comelec headquarters in Intramuros, Manila will not affect the preparations for the barangay and SK elections. Garcia also explained that the 8.4 billion peso budget for the barangay and SK polls remains intact as printing of materials have not yet started. However, Garcia clarified that this is his personal stand and not of the Comelec Bank. In an earlier interview, Garcia expressed hope that lawmakers will soon decide on the fate of the barangay and SK polls.
Sapagkat muli, uulitin ko, para sa akin, ang aking paniniwala, ang eleksyon ay isang manifestasyon ng isang malusog na demokrasya. Diyan, nakapagpapalit tayo ng mga lider na ayaw na natin at mapapanatili natin ang ating mga lider na gusto naman natin na mamahala at pagtuloy sa pamamahala doon sa ating mga lugar. So, para po sa akin, personally, I try to convince everyone in the Comelec and likewise our honorable members of Congress to proceed with the conduct of SK and barangay elections.
The Department of Education, or DEPED, says it is just waiting for an update with regards to the flagging of the Commission on Audit over the purchase of outdated laptops. In a press briefing, DEPED spokesperson Attorney Michael Poa said they have already submitted the requirements being asked by COA. POA clarified that the Audit Observation Measure, or AOM, is only a finding, therefore not conclusive. Last year, about 40,000 laptops were distributed by DEPED to teachers, personnel, schools, and field offices nationwide to provide essential support to education frontliners. The procurement was made through the Department of Budget and Management Procurement Service under the Bayanihan to Recover as One Act, or Bayanihan 2. Meanwhile, POA said the department is gearing up for the resumption of face-to-face classes on August 22nd, as it is already in the process of identifying temporary learning spaces. POA said some local government units are already pulling out their tents in the school premises that served as isolation centers at the height of the pandemic.
No, we are coordinating with the LGUs, specifically the barangays. Kung meron pa silang mga places like basketball courts, rooms that they are not using, we're also looking at tapping into the private sector kung meron po silang maibibigay na mga rooms para sa ating learners. Meron na po tayong mga directives sa mga LGUs, no? That including here, especially here in Metro Manila, marami yatang nagamit na quarantine facilities. There's a school in Quezon City na nakausap na rin natin, and they are already pulling out this week yung mga isolation tents na nandun pa rin. So hopefully po, we are really trying to prepare all the schools kasi kulang na nga tayo ng classroom.
And with the higher turnout of enrollees this year, the Education Department vows to ensure the safety of students and staff by strictly implementing the health protocols.
Now with the safety protocols, we're very strict about implementing yung ating minimum health and safety standards.
The Department of Health, or DOH, is intensifying its COVID-19 vaccination drive through its PinasLakas campaign. In the latest tally, a total of 364,784 booster doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been administered from July 26 to August 2. Thousands of senior citizens also lined up to avail of the life-saving jabs. The DOH aims to vaccinate 90% of the target elderly population and 50% of the target population during the first 100 days of the Marcos administration. And as of Wednesday, the country has registered 3,047 new COVID-19 infections. The active case tally dropped to 31,992 from 32,099 on Tuesday. The country's recovery tally increased to 3,693,115, with over 3,000 more patients recovering from the dreaded disease. And that is the latest from the Pna Newsroom. Stay tuned for more updates on the biggest stories throughout the day. I am William Theo. Good day, everyone.